So at this stage of the build, I'm still not entirely sure what's wrong with the motor, but what I do know for sure is that I'm going to be all over this engine bay, and it's gross. We started off with a Crisp Fix style dry clean using the parts brush and the vacuum cleaner. That wasn't cutting the crud, so we moved right on to the 409 and the scrubby brush. That really did a better job with the slime. Trial and error really is the name of the game here. If it hasn't become obvious already, I'm not a professional mechanic. I'm just an enthusiast who's learned a lot by jumping in with both feet and just trying it out. We'll see throughout this build series that works out better sometimes than other times.
Gosh. Now I gotta get this spark plug thingy off of there. Okay. Oh, and now I gotta get this spark plug thingy back on my spark plug wire. So what you gotta do? You gotta spin them first. Spin it. Oh yeah, the pliers. It's all about the pliers. Give it a little spin. Yeah, kind of rusty in there. Oh, easy. So that was to number 1. Okay. So I bought this this piece of hose to replace that back heater core coolant line, and it'll fit pretty well. But I found this piece of hose from a different EA82, and this is free, and it'll also work. I'm also going to take back the air filter that I bought today, because I discovered that I had an air filter either lightly used or not at all used. I'm not really sure. And again, I'm cheap as hell, and that saves me, I don't know, 12 bucks or something, with which I can go buy an oil filter, which I forgot to get, and a new set of spark plugs because I just broke one. So this is looking pretty good. Let's give it a little scrubby dub. Cool. That'll do.
Sitting behind the wheel of my automobile, with my baby right beside me, oh how good it feels. I say wave bye-bye, 'cause it's time to hit the road.
A little traveling music to say Subaru is on sale now.
If that's what you've been waiting to hear, see your Northwest Subaru dealer today.
All right, where's our starter? There it is. 2 bolts that hold this starter in. There's a little stud down here, and we got this one transmission bolt here. Goes all the way through up here and out there. You got it. Got that bad boy hooked back up. We'll go ahead and pop these new spark plugs in there. Are they gonna fit? Oh yeah. That one is a little bit fouled up. What is this? So I just kind of shoved it back in there and folded over the conductor. So it's making good contact with the aluminum here on the jacket. But, you know, it fits in there. Fits in there just fine. Like it's right at home. Power steering line is back on. Gotta get the airbox and such hooked back up. A couple vacuum hoses. Still gotta get this alternator situation figured out. Then we're gonna be about there, actually. Yep, you never do this, by the way. I should be using like the proper apparati. Apparatuses. And you see anything? Yeah, it looks great.
What's up, guys?
We've got everything connected except for the radiator, and we're gonna try and turn it over and see if we can get some compression readings. I think we should be getting about 140. I've got the fuel line hooked up, but it is it's closed off. Our goal here is to turn it over a couple times and get that dial to spin on the compression tester. Anything?
Nothing.
What? We're gonna poke it down in this hole here. I don't know what that is, man, but it's not so good. So I know it can't be getting zero compression. I don't buy that for a second. So we're just doing something wrong. Okay, I felt it. Okay, again. Okay, stop. Let's try a different cylinder. Going in. Ew. That's mad oily in there, man. You see that shine?
Went up to 60.
Yeah, that's no good. Does it go back down?
Yeah, it goes up and down, up and down.
It shouldn't go down. Why is it going down?
It goes like boom.
It's losing air somewhere. Okay, there we're looking at the side of the cylinder wall and the top of the piston. This one doesn't look too bad.
Well, it went up a little.
Okay. How high did it go
Still
up?
in the red though. But it turned.
Yeah. It turned. Thank you, Eli. At least it turns.
So it's not looking very good right now for our old 1.8 turbo. There's a couple things I later learned that had a big effect on our crappy readings. The first is that the sticking of the dial on the gauge is not a function of air being held in the cylinder, but a function of the one-way valve core on the compression tester tube. Mine had gotten messed up somehow, and that was the reason the dial kept slipping. The other factor here was that this engine hasn't run in nearly 5 years. The presence of oil in the cylinders makes for a better seal. I didn't apply oil to the cylinders and obviously wasn't able to run the motor to get the oil pump going. That makes this a very dry test and one that is never going to give good readings. I hadn't figured these things out quite yet, so my instinct was to throw out the bad data and push on with the build.
Yeah, man, I don't trust compression tests. Compression tests are dumb. We're just gonna put it together, man. That is how I really feel though. Damn it. Okay, we're done. Let's go over here. Would you be excited to have this car if you were 17 years old in 1988?
Yeah, dude. That'd be cool as
I think I might keep that. Just forever, dude. It's a palm tree
The palm tree, yeah.
on an island.